Good morning, students. It started recording before I realized. Today we're going to have our spelling test. So make sure you have your notebook and your pencil, or your paper and your pencil. Remember that you can always pause me if I'm going too fast. In order to keep the video relatively short and to honor those of you who spell more quickly, I'll just pause between each word a bit. I'll say the word, say the sentence, say the word again, pause, and go on. If I'm going too fast, you just hit pause and do your best, okay? The first word is fraction. 3/4 is a common fraction. Remember to always spell in syllables, fraction. Number 2 is invention. The solar-powered car is a great invention. Again, use those syllables, invention. Split it up, especially for polysyllabic words. Number 3 is nations. Now listen carefully to the sentence. These nations' western borders touch the Pacific Ocean. These nations' western borders touch the Pacific Ocean. So remember what you have to think about first. Is the word singular or plural? And then think about what the possessive is going to look like. Okay. Number 4 is television. Please don't watch too much television. Television. Number 5 is today's. Listen again carefully. I know you can spell the word today, but listen to the sentence to hear whether it's going to be possessive or not. We're hoping today's weather will be sunny and warm. Today's weather. How many days? And can we think about what? Okay. Number 6, women's. The women's basketball team is playing tonight. The women's basketball team. Women, thinking about the singular plural, and then thinking about whose basketball team. Okay. Number 7 is question. Do you have a question for the doctor? Question. Number 8 is trees. My favorite tree's leaves are turning orange. My very favorite tree's leaves are turning orange. Think singular possessive. Singular or plural, and then think about the possessive. Okay. Number 9 is village. The village was located in the valley. Village. Split it up. Think about that j sound at the end of the word. Number 10, information. There wasn't enough information to assemble the model car. Information. Use your syllables when spelling a polysyllabic word. Number 11, children's. This is the children's section of the library. Children's section. Number 12 is trees again, so listen carefully. The 2 trees' roots have cracked the sidewalk. How many trees? Think about singular or plural first, then think about possessive. The trees' roots. Number 13, the nation's flag is red, blue, and white. The nation's flag. Okay. Number 14, window. We need to wash that window. Window. Number 15, island. Hawaii is an island. So it's a lot of islands, but the big island is an island too. Number 16, threw. He threw a strike in baseball. Threw. 17, morning. The morning sky was pink and purple. Morning. Number 18, parents. Again, listen carefully to the clue. Their parents will watch them perform. Think about if it's singular or plural. Think about whether it's possessive. The parents will watch them perform. Number 19, language. Many students speak more than one language. I wish I could ask you to raise your hand if you do. Number 20. Oh, language is hard. I'll give it another moment. Remembering again, language. What's that rule about that final G sound? Number 20 is population. This one's easy if we split it up into its syllables. Population. And our extra credit words. The first one is number 21, envelope. Some people say envelope. She put her letter in an envelope. Number 22 is wander. Not wonder, but wander. I'll wander over to the park bench and rest. Wander. Okay, that's it. That's your spelling test for the week. Remember to pause here, go back and listen to some words. If you've missed some of them, go back and just check your own spelling. And then when you're ready, I'm going to share the screen that has the answers on it. So I'm going to quickly go through these. You can always keep it paused so you can go more slowly. The first word was fraction. Hopefully you didn't forget that C under before the shun. The next word is invention. Here's our shun. The next word is nations. The word was these nations' western borders. So we had many nations. We had a plural nations, and then we had a possession holding on to those western borders. The next word is television with the jeune sound. The next word was today's. We're hoping today's weather, one day, apostrophe S, the weather belonging to today. Then we had women, already a plural word, the women's basketball team. The women's what? The women's basketball team, apostrophe S. The next word was question with the T-I-O-N. The next one was trees, but when we listen, we see my favorite trees leaves. So one tree, and then the leaves belonging to the tree, so we apostrophe S. The next word was a village, vil, edge, and if you remember my little rule about E come after the G to make it a soft sound at the end of a word. Information is pretty simple with its 4 really straightforward syllables. The next word is children. Children is already plural. So when we talked about the children's section, we're going to put apostrophe S to show possession. The next word again is trees, easy enough to spell. The 2 trees' roots. What about the trees? The roots. So we know there's a possession there, but first we're going to write the full trees with an S at the end to show plural, and then apostrophe. Number 13 is nations. The nation's flag, one nation. So we just write the word nation, and we're talking about its flag. The nation's what? The nation's flag. So we'll do apostrophe S to show possession. Window, island. We were just thinking about this silent S. Hopefully you got that right. Through. This is the oo sound in this short word, like I threw the paper away. Number 17 is morning, and parents. Now this one I hope didn't trip you up. The parents were watching, so there's no possession here. It's just parents, many parents, 2 parents watching a performance. So nothing to say, the parents what? No, they were doing something. They didn't own anything. So hopefully you got that it was just straight out a plural word. The next word is language. I know this one is a tough one, but if you remember the GU and then the GE at the end to make the J sound. Population, we've done this one a couple of times. Pop, you, lay, and then shun. Extra credit, envelope or envelope, envelope. Long O because we have the E there. And the last word, wander, the at the end there. Okay. Well, that's all the spelling and word work for this week. I think you probably did a really good job with possessives. Next week, we'll tackle something else. Okay, take care and stay safe.